to episode 2 of our rapid walkthrough series. If you haven't seen the first episode of the series, or I guess first video of the series, feel free to go to my channel and watch that, and I also have a link below in this video as well. It had a really interesting game of a Jobava London system opening, in which my opponent fell for the most common trap. It's a really good lesson to learn. So if you guys want to learn more about that or see that game, feel free to check out that video, link in the description below. Anyway, we'll start off this video by, obviously starting with our 10+5 game, and we'll analyze that game afterwards, like usual. Alright, let's try to find an opponent here. I got some water with me, so you might hear me drinking water periodically. Hopefully you don't mind. Gotta stay hydrated. Anyway, so last time we went with d4. Let's go for d4 again. Okay, d5 immediately. Should we go for another Jobava London? Last time we went for Jobava. This time let's go with let's go extremely principled. Knight of 3, e6, and so I guess we're gonna transpose to a regular London system. You can also play g3, bishop g2 castles, but this is more I don't know, I guess more fundamental in that sense. Okay, let's follow with e3. Bishop d7. That move doesn't accomplish anything. Usually black plays knight of 6, maybe bishop e7, bishop d6, and then castles. But bishop d7 does not accomplish anything. And because of that, we're going to break in the center immediately. Because this bishop isn't doing him much of a favor in this position. Okay, this move I feel like I can immediately punish. I just feel like I can just immediately punish that move. I don't know why. I mean, it's really weakening to the light squares here. If I just take, knight c3, knight of 6, bishop d3, or bishop e2, or do we go knight c3 first? I think knight c3 first is more accurate, just because now I'm actually threatening to win a pawn, and I'm just continuing developing my pieces. Yep. Bishop there was pretty expected. I do have queen b3 ideas. The point being, queen b3, if pawn takes, bishop takes, there's actually no knight a5, because queen takes b4 and I just win the bishop. So I'm thinking about that. If he trades, I can actually take with the the queen. Yeah, let's put queen b3. And also, yeah, we also learned to win the pawn, so yep. Okay, that move doesn't accomplish much. First idea was playing a3, but then he just follows with a4 and I move back and he takes. So another idea is just to take the pawn, which is now open for grabs, and I think I'll just do that. I don't see a way for him to make any counterplay. If a4, I just play, yeah, I was gonna say pawn takes, and a4, we have to stay in this diagonal, so we just go queen c4, and I think we're fine. Yeah. This should just be winning a pawn. Just a clean pawn. Okay. Knight f6. Now we have a couple options here. We can shift our queen to g5. And, you know, if he castles, it's kind of dangerous. Or we can go back to b3 and maybe go for this. Point is, we gotta move the queen somewhere. And yeah, if we go here, castles, like 95, I think the position's good for us. I think, yeah, I think this is good. We want to generally be aiming for the king side now. Because he's made his queen side so weak, I expect him to castle king side. And then we can launch a big attack. Okay. Does go there. I have to be aware of 94 now. Previously 94 didn't work because I just take the pawn. And he'd be forced to move his rook, but now 94 does work. Which is a bit annoying. So we might play something like, yeah, we might go for bishop d3, stopping 94. And preparing various other ideas. Like what, like queen g3, and then threatening bishop h6, and bishop takes c7. So these are all ideas we need to consider. Yep, so he's going to immediately kick it out. A problem I actually noticed was the fact that after queen g3 there's knight h5, which I just noticed actually. And I don't like knight h5. If queen h4, actually queen h4 I can sack. So if queen h4 and g5 happens, I can sack the knight, attack the knight, and if the knight moves, we have mate. So if I'm not mistaken, this does work. I'm not really scared here about anything in particular. I'm trying to calculate bishop takes h6, pawn takes h6, queen takes h6, but I'm not seeing. Yeah, now he wants to play this move. So essentially what's going to happen is bishop takes, and bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, and maybe something like knight g6, and then after bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, there's there. Not actually too sure. Wait, actually, I could go for, okay, so 95, g5, okay, that actually wins. So 95, pawn g5, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Actually, no, if we go here first, this is getting kind of weird. This goes there. Interesting. I'm a little like, what's the word for it? I'm a little stuck here. Okay, so if bishop takes, say he takes this first, then I'm just wasting a piece. And if I take immediately, my queen is nearly trapped. I have to play queen h3, which is absolutely absurd. You know what? I have to move. I can't just stay here forever. I can't just, yeah. Queen h3 is the only move. And it puts my pieces in a really awkward position after g5. It just, like, I don't know. I don't see a way for him to win material immediately, because I am attacking his knight, so he does have to move that first. Luckily, I'm still up a pawn, which is good news. But I am a bit wary about this position now. It's not as good as I would have liked it to be. Yeah, I want to take a little stroll at what happened earlier. I mean, oh, he moved. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too sure what he's going for, really. Is he going for this or something? Or maybe he is going for that. Yeah, let's just stop that. Stop the d5 square from being taken. But he does have like c5 ideas now, and I guess I'll be forced to play d5. And I think the position calms down for a bit. He does go for this. Gotta move a bit quicker. Wait, I think taking the h6 pawn did work. Because if the pawn takes his queen check, and he's gonna lose his knight. Maybe it did work. Not too sure. Oh no, it doesn't, because there's knight g6. Tricky position. Yeah, I would say this guy is definitely better than 1555 after he lost the pawn. After he lost the pawn, he was, I mean, considerably better than 1555. It's just my general feeling. Now, if I play Shredder's Castle, I think, but I don't know, h5 is annoying. h5. Yeah, let's play knight g4. If you can trade the knights, then I think my position will be way better. If like knight g8, I can just take and go queen f5. So, and I'm just cleaning up a pawn once again. I'm also threatening like bishop e5 and also queen h6 and stuff like that. So I think my opponent would have to take, right? Have to trade. Yep, he trades. I guess maybe no. f5 is bad move because yeah, f5 is bad because bishop e5 check, allowing me to get an extra tempo. Okay. And maybe just queen e2. Um, I'm considering playing h4. Just advancing at his king, because his king is, I don't know, extremely exposed, to say the least. Okay, he's still fighting hard. I'm now thinking about some kind of f4 idea or something. h4 takes pawn check. Yeah, I think he can actually just take it. Yeah, I think I'll let him just take the bishop, because I always have f4 ideas, and he can't play f4 himself, because then I can just, I don't know, his light squares are really weak. His king is really exposed, so I don't think he can play that. Yeah, once again, he's playing pretty well after that pawn blunder in opening stage. Quite impressed, actually. Quite impressed. Okay, let's see what he can come up with. Okay, yeah, so... Oh, that's sneaky. Here, if bishop takes knight, then... And if pawn takes... That is so sneaky. Wow. Do you guys see the idea here? Wow. That is crazy. Yeah, that is insane. Luckily, queen b2 I think holds, but yeah, now it's getting really, really strange. My position's getting really, it's getting clamped. At least we have queen b5 ideas or whatever. Trying to infiltrate. Still have f4. Yeah, no, now he's starting something like 93, which is also quite scary, but not really actually. Because after queen c3, I don't see anything. And we're turning a3. Okay, maybe queen b3 was better, but yeah, the point is, I don't see any threats anymore. Yeah. Yeah, credits to this guy. He's let's go a3 immediately. Certainly playing very, 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 very well. Okay. Um, rook d1. kind of pinning the queen, kind of, sort of. I don't know. Okay. Okay, now I place f4. I think f4 now is perfect because, yeah, I think f4 now is perfect because if he just pushes here after d5, takes, we get a really, really strong center. 3 pawns in the center. And if he takes here, I mean, you can take either way. I think, actually, I'd probably just take with the f pawn, right? Yeah, I'd take with the f pawn. Anyway, the point is we have a really strong center afterwards. We don't want him to allow any queen sacks for 2 rooks, kind of sacking, typically. And if he does nothing about it, we can just obviously play d5, like we did before. And dark square's coming in, unless he trades, and then still. Okay, yeah, wow. I predicted that quite well. Wait, here, takes, queen here. Yeah, we have to play, we cannot. A little bit quicker here. Yeah, this guy is, or girl, this girl or guy is playing, yeah, pretty well. Okay. Okay. It's best not to panic here. Let's go rook f1, eyeing down the weak pawn. Preparing e6, queen e5. That's what I'm preparing. Wait, does this sacrifice work here? Okay, I don't think I can. Yeah. Okay, let's just play queen d3. I don't know. Okay, yeah, he finally folds. Oof, that was a tough game, I must say. That was a tough game. That has to be it, right? Check. And I think rook f6 seals the deal. Yep, rook f6 should seal the deal. Threatening checkmate on h6. Whew. Yeah, that was a little bit suspicious. Yeah, he played really well. That's just nothing else to be said, really. Like here, I'm not even sure if queen d3 is winning. Because what happens if, like, rook f8? Oh, rook f8, there should be e6 threatening a fork. e6, take, push. There's probably some tactic there, right? Like, rook f8, e6, pawn takes, like queen d4 or something. I don't know. The positions just should be winning. Yeah, let's analyze this game. That was a little bit sus, as they would say. Yeah, I knew that was a blunder. That was not good. And then like e6. What does the computer say about this? Yeah, just doesn't work. So rook f4 was the recommended move. Ooh, this game. Back and forth, yeah. Pretty tough game, but able to get the dub. I think I just made too many mistakes or something. Yeah, I just didn't even see the rook can take. I don't know. I must have thought I had like queen d4 or something. I don't know, I just thought the position was just way too open, but yeah, I completely missed rook f4 idea. But yeah, we both got pretty low on time, so let's start from the beginning. So we'll play d4, d5, knight f3, e6, bishop f4, knight c6, e3, c4, knight c3, queen b3 was a slight inaccuracy. But okay, I thought you could do this. Yeah. Like, how am I gonna win the pawn? Like, am I meant to win the pawn? Okay, I just don't see how I'm gonna win the pawn here. So I thought this was like forcing me winning a pawn. That was also slightly inaccurate for some reason. Is it because he's getting too much activity after I take the free pawn? Well, now it's fine. Now it's okay. Yeah, queen b3 was better than queen g5. You can kind of roll back the video and see my queen was getting a little bit iffy living here. Queen h4 works. Bishop h6 worked. Wow. And what about this works? Bishop h6, pawn h6. Ah. Well, I thought bishop h6, knight g6. And after takes. Am I? I forgot that knight g6, and after I take, I still have a bishop. I forgot that. I thought you just took the bishop with like an extra turn or something. I don't know what happened. But yeah, so that's why I played knight e5. Yeah, bishop f4, f5. This is the part where I started getting a bit like concerned. Again, I missed queen h6, so yeah, what's after this? Why do I keep missing these kind of things? Wow. For some reason, I just thought he could take my bishop immediately, so I didn't play queen h6. Wow, that could have been a way cleaner win, right? Castle's a mistake. Yeah, f4 first was better. I didn't like f4 first because I thought g3 or g4, but I guess looking back, it's alright. I just castle straight in. Like, castle straight in for this. What a joyride to come. Anyway, I castled first. Okay. yeah, that's also another way to defend that I missed. Because after rook d1, knight takes, pawn takes, queen here, there's always f4. And okay, but you know, I went with queen b2 because I don't know, I thought I had f4 afterwards. Queen c3, rook d1, and finally f4. Finally we have f4 play. Okay. Took a long time to play f4. This move blundered the whole game. It turned out d5 blunders the whole game. Back to a slightly equal, basically equal position. Oh. See, I was running low on time and I missed queen g7. Which is absolutely... I should not have missed this move. Yeah, see, if you guys can tell, queen g7, and I can't defend the pawn. I have to lose the pawn. And yeah, I could try with e4. Like, this stuff is not going to cut it. I mean, look, position's already falling apart. Everything's hanging. Weak pawn, weak pawn. This pawn's weak. Bad piece structure, everything. So, yeah, I played rook f1, targeting the pawn. I played d3, which almost blunders the whole game again, because I missed rook f4 in low time scenarios. And of course, he hangs it. Okay. This game is a game to really, really learn. Yeah, for me as well. This could have went very badly if he had found queen g7. This could have went terribly. But okay, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this video. I thought this game was very, 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 very entertaining and very, very, you know, instructive too. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in episode 3.